In the beginning, Jiro and Ito Takehiko talked about it, but it was not the price. At that time, Jiro greeted everyone, and his valuation figure was at least 20 billion United States dollars. Why is it suddenly lowered so much now? Someone questioned. Mr. President, the Ito family's previous offer was not so low. Why did it shrink so much? Someone said, yeah. At least 22 billion United States dollars is appropriate? A valuation of 15 billion United States dollars is nothing short of robbery. Kobayashi Masayoshi's expression was a bit ugly, and he said, "You have to figure out that we are facing internal and external troubles. It is not just that the president has disappeared for no reason. Another Wizen has appeared in China. If we don't hurry up and raise funds at this time, if we wait for JX Wizen to catch us by surprise, then our performance will drop significantly, let alone a valuation of 15 billion United States dollars. Even if it is 10 billion United States dollars, it is impossible to get it." In fact, what Kobayashi said is true. There is a certain information gap between Takehiko Ito and him. At this time, Ito Takehiko thought that Kobayashi's stomach med was invincible. At this time, grabbing Kobayashi Pharmaceutical was equivalent to grabbing a profitable train. However, Masayoshi Kobayashi and other members of the Kobayashi family now know about the existence of JX Pharmaceutical. Knowing that at this moment, in China and in Orus Hill, there is a Wizen that is popular in China. The efficacy of this Wizen is much stronger than that of Kobayashi Wizen. Therefore, when Kobayashi Masayoshi expressed his concerns, others changed their minds almost immediately. Just now they thought that Kobayashi Pharmaceuticals must have a valuation of at least 20 billion, and 15 billion United States dollars is absolutely impossible to accept. But now they suddenly realized that there are still people willing to offer a valuation of 15 billion United States dollars, which is already very rare. If JX Wizen successfully crosses Japan eastward, the valuation of Kobayashi Pharmaceutical will be greatly reduced. As a result, everyone together almost immediately supported Kobayashi Masayoshi's decision one-sidedly. Kobayashi was very excited. As long as the agreement is signed with the Ito family, Kobayashi Pharmaceutical will immediately receive a capital injection of 4.5 billion United States dollars, and he will also receive 500 million United States dollars in remuneration. In this way, he suddenly became a super rich man. As for Kobayashi Pharmaceutical, even if it will go bankrupt in the future, it has nothing to do with him. $500 million is almost equivalent to more than 50 billion yen, which is enough for him to live a life in style. So, he immediately notified Ito Takehiko to go to Kobayashi Pharmaceutical, strike the iron while it was hot, and sign the contract on the spot. After hearing this news, Ito Takehiko was very excited. He felt that he had bought Kobayashi Pharmaceutical at a low price and could earn at least 3 or 4 times more in the future, so he almost immediately took his assistants and lawyers and went straight to Kobayashi Pharmaceutical without stopping. Because the two companies are both located near Ginza, Tokyo, and both are located in Tokyo's most prosperous commercial area, the distance is not too far, only 10 minutes away by car. Kobayashi Masayoshi was overjoyed and said to everyone in the family, "Mr. Takehiko Ito will come over and sign a contract with us. After the contract is signed, 4.5 billion United States dollars will be paid to our account. In this way, we will have enough money to deal with the next impact of JX Pharmaceutical on us." Everyone immediately beamed with joy. The $4.5 billion is indeed an astronomical figure. With so much money, even if Kobayashi Pharmaceuticals loses the $100 million each year, it is enough to last for 45 years. In this case, these senior executives can stay in Kobayashi Pharmaceutical Company, Limited. Even if Kobayashi Pharmaceutical suffers a huge impact, the money on the books will enable them to live well with food for many years. At this moment, Takehiko Ito walked out of the luxurious office building of the Ito family with high spirits and got into his Lexus car. Following him were his 2 bodyguards and an assistant, and this assistant was Koichi Tanaka, who had followed Nanako before. Koichi Tanaka was originally Ito Takehiko's confidant. Some time ago, the reason why he let him go to China to participate in the competition with Nanako was because he was not at ease, so he let the person he trusted the most to accompany her all the way. Now, Nanako is recuperating in Kyoto, and Hiroshi Tanaka went to China to seek medicine for her a few days ago, but there was no progress, so he returned to Tokyo to return to life with Takehiko Ito, and then stayed in Tokyo. In addition to the Lexus extension sedan Ito took, there were 10 bodyguards, divided into 2 Lexus off-road vehicles, one after the other protecting Ito Takehiko's car. The 3 vehicles formed a convoy and drove to Kobayashi Pharmaceutical. In the car, Ito Takehiko looked very excited. He analyzed the financial reports and market sales of Kobayashi Pharmaceuticals in the past 2 years and felt that the future of Kobayashi Pharmaceuticals is very broad. It is definitely the best time to invest in shares now. Therefore, in his view, the $4.5 billion investment in Kobayashi Pharmaceutical is like planting a large piece of gold in a magical land, and the future harvest will be at least $15 billion. $15 billion, converted to Japanese yen, more than 150 billion, converted to RMB, more than 100 billion. No one can hold back the excitement of such a large amount of wealth. While he was excited, Ito could not help but sigh, and said with emotion, "Don't know what happened to Jiro. What a great living person, how can I say that he disappeared?"